Do you guys have an extra bed? Son of a... What time is it? Wait, did you get up?
Good day to you. What do you need?
I'm so tired. You know about Ginger?
You know something about Ginger?
I might have heard something, and if you share a bit of silver with me, I might share what I know.
No.
I'm investigating a crime, not bartering for a chicken.
Well then, I'm sure you've got some silver on you. Just give it to me, and it'll be a done deal.
How about a few days in the stocks?
And what if I bashed your face in and had you dragged off to the stocks in Rat Eye?
No need for that. All I wanted was a bit of silver, and instead I get the whip.
Spit it out, will you?
Well, fine. I've heard that they're hiding him in some remote cottage at the edge of the forest on the way to Uzhitz.
That didn't hurt too much now, did it?
But it's still gonna. Alright, well I do wanna...
Hey, shh. Come here. I know something.
This guy's like, can you please just let me sleep? Hey, bud.
God be with you.
Sorry I woke you up like 8 times.
You don't have to worry about those bandits anymore. I've dealt with them.
Really? And I suppose I have to take your word for it.
If you want proof, I can take you to them. Maybe I should have brought you their heads.
I'll take your word for it. All right, a bargain's a bargain. Ginger is hiding out in a ruined hut not far from here. You go along the road to Uzhitz until you see a path to the right that leads to a small spring. There's an overgrown path that leads from there right to where Ginger is. Keep your eyes peeled, though. You could easily miss it.
Good. Thanks for your help.
Also, I'm definitely gonna miss it. Find Ginger, the missing Newhoff stable boy. Did you see that guy run up the mountain on his horse? Yeah. That was way too steep of an incline for that horse. It's amazing. Camp! Ginger! Ginger, you here, Ginger? Hello, Ginger.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Your clothes,
Why did you run off like that?
your boots,
Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
and your motorcycle.
What?
Right, one thing at a time.
Why'd you run?
Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
God, can you come over here and confirm this? Why'd you kill that bandit? Tell me, where are they currently?
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognize. Who was it? Talk!
Yeah.
I don't know his name, only that he's from Uzhitz and he has a limp.
Uzhitz Limp Man.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Uzhitz, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
Alright. Why'd you kill that bandit?
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Uzhitz, and he has a limp.
He limps and he's from Uzhitz. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
Only flirted with my eyes.
And now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
You know what? I got ooze pants. Just
Don't worry, I
whatever.
won't get bored.
Go for
All
it.
right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss.
Nice.
So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only
This time.
there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past, and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight, and I started to sneak away. But then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough. But then all the killing started, and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside, and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. And I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
What about the others?
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
Mr. Clean, what they quarrel about?
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
I know how you feel.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do.
Bye.
That's all.
All right.
I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
I can go and ask. Just go there and see. Oh, man.
I could go and ask them if it's important to you.
Would you? You'll definitely have their respect, the way you took care of those cutthroats.
Probably can fast travel there, too. Back to the boss. Tell him what we found, but actually, let me pick up some mushrooms real quick. Oh, yes. Such a beautiful day to pick mushrooms. Oh, yes. I think I'll pick some more mushrooms. Oh, another mushroom. I'm gonna pick it. Is that a mushroom behind me? Oh, my goodness. Mushroom. Where the hell have you been, Henry? It's been 4 days. Well, you know, went in the woods, fought a bunch of people, killed a bunch of people. I killed, like, 3 people. Well, you know what? Henry's killed a lot of people. Jim Jams, Henry. Yeah, that dog's got a reason to bark. You're a madman. Who am I talking to? Yo, Zora the
Good health to
Explorer.
you, Henry.
Yeah, whatever. Zora the Explorer. Will you take Ginger back?
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if he can return, man.
Why should I take him back? It might be his fault I had to bury my husband.
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognized him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
Why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people, why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and kill one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of. And the rest have no reason to return here.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
Who's your friend? I'm sorry to bring him bad news. Let's come to an agreement.
I understand your concerns.
Figure this out,
but we
lady.
just need to ask Sir Hanish to leave you a guard. Those bandits might be willing to take on a few stable boys, but not an armed soldier.
I'd definitely feel better if someone was here a few days to keep watch.
It can be arranged. I'm sure Sir Bernard won't object.
Good then. Let the lad come back again. God bless.
God bless. God bleed the queen and the turkeys.
Well, well. Look who deigns to grace us with his presence.
Shut your
I was
mouth.
looking for that boy, and
And you didn't bother telling anyone.
No.
I had to follow the trail before it went cold.
And what if some bandit skewered you and left you for dead? We'd never find you because you told no one where you were going. How would I explain that to Sir Radzig, eh? I really don't know, my lord. He disappeared without saying a word to anyone. Never crossed my mind he wanted to get himself killed.
I...
Silence! Keep your ignorant mouth shut when I'm giving you the benefit of a veteran's wisdom. You do what I tell you, answer only when I ask, and not go roaming off whenever you feel like it. I'd like to kick your arse back to the castle and be shut of you. But it's true, you're a fucking peasant who knows nothing about soldiering, and it's my job to whip you into shape, so I'm not done with you yet. God have mercy on you if you ever try anything like that again. If you're lucky, I'll only have you whipped and clapped in the stocks, because if I get my way, you'll be hanged for desertion. I hope we've got that out of the way. I've made myself absolutely clear. Now, let's hear what you have to report.
He was like, all right, I just had to get that out of my way. We don't want to talk about training. I know who attacked...
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it, then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzig will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
Training. Let's just... Yeah, let's...
I'd like to improve my swordsmanship.
Certainly.
Thank God.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Oh, God.
Agreed. Now, listen up.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'd like to improve my...
Certainly.
Can I just keep paying him?
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics first?
I did. You just told me, you dum-dum.
Well... Can you teach me how to defend myself better in combat?
Certainly.
I'm gonna lower this down, lower this down, lower this down, lower it down. Too low, gonna lower it back up. Ooh, still too low. Computer's not gonna like that. Ooh, 53.
Agree?
Well, now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
You mother trucker. Sure, whatever.
Agreed. Now, listen up.
I saved $3. Oh boy. I saved 3 shekels. I'm gonna go to the ice cream shop and get a horse popsicle. Alright, who am I talking to? What now? Ginger in a pickle. Tell Ginger he can go back, report the progress of the investigation. Alright, let's go talk to Ginger. Tell him he's a good boy. If I fast travel while I'm not on my horse, do I fast travel without it? Because I really don't want to test that out. So I'll be gone for another 12 days. Oh, that Henry boy died. Examine. Something happened. We've discovered a spaceship in the woods. Oh. Wait. Robin?
Come this way, neighbour, for the finest game around.
What's going on?
What'll it be?
Poaching's a crime. Have you anything to sell? Poaching's a crime.
Isn't poaching, well, forbidden?
But I'm no poacher.
And what are you then?
I'm a travelling butcher.
I'll keep it quiet, full price. Butcher, I don't believe you. Poaching's a crime. I'll report you. I'm a robot.
A travelling butcher? That's a new one. I'll tell you what, hand over a few groschen and I won't turn you in.
Come now, no need to do anything hasty, is
Yeah.
there? Here you are, and I trust you'll leave me in peace.
Thanks. I'll be going on my way then.
Yes, you'd best be off.
7? Really? This is ridiculous. I don't know if I should run to the woods, because then I can fast travel. I could have sworn this is probably going to take forever. And I'll probably... Is this dead? Hey, is this yours? Oh, I'm getting some beef. Pork. Oh, I am so overcome. Hey, you want to buy some pork? I'm sorry. You still have far too much pork. Don't want to let go of my red scarf. That reminds me of my family. Ooh, Von Bracas. Van braces. They're like Vans, but for your shoes. Wait a minute. Give me back my pork. Hey, I'm not stealing this pork. I just
Back trouble.
Oh wait, was the pork yours? I'll beat the shit out of you, man. Oh. Oh, you mother... Wait a minute, I'm over encumbered. I'm gonna get beat up by the meat man. I didn't know it was his. I didn't know it was yours, man.
I like...
Poaching's illegal, mother trucker. Welcome to the Matrix. Hey, man. Come on. Keep PG-13, alright? Fuck. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe he's Robin Hood. Oh, he surrenders. Just go.
You can go. And don't ever come back.
All right. Thank you.
I'm a motherfucking G. Get out of my neighborhood. Take off your feet. Alright, you thought you were cool until you realized you had to walk across the stage. Oh my god. Oh no, Dr. Seuss. How did you find me? Alright, you know what, dude? Oh, Giuseppe! Oh no, Giuseppe!
Ozzy, steady!
No, your name's Giuseppe. I'm not using your real name, Giuseppe. Alright? It dehumanizes you. So now in this... Oh god. Oh god, he was always the most flexible of soldiers. We called him the Gumby of the unit. And he had money. So is all of his stuff pretty good? Ooh, he's got riding spurs. He was a cowboy. Well, now that I dropped all that pork, I guess I could pick up some other stuff. You know what? I gotta take riding spurs. Who's that guy with the riding spurs? Look what he did to his body. Really got contorted there. That's crazy. Alright. I got my spurs that jingle jangle. Okay, that sounds horrible. You'll last 30% longer without food, but as soon as you get hungry, the effects will be 20% worse. That sounds hilarious, and I'll probably die a lot. When dirty, you'll have 50% more charisma when talking to women. However, people will smell you a mile off, reducing your stealth skill by 30. Penalties on stats following release from jail are 20% lower. I like that one. Burger. In towns and villages in their immediate vicinity, you have a +1 bonus on strength, agility, vitality, and speech. So there's savage, and then they got a burger. So burger, you have good stuff in towns and villages, and savage, you get bonuses for being in the woods. Well, you know what? We need to be more powerful in the woods. That's what I've been saying for years. It's my campaign promise. We've got to be stronger in the woods, everyone. I've been saying this for years. You activated the savage perk. Now you're in the woods, running around with a beard. It's a beautiful day for looking at the stacks of big corn. Ah, and the sheep that spray the rest of the corn out of the out of the sides of the corn and they spread it amongst the field. Yes. Ooh! The Alchemy Bench. Hello, ma'am. Me and my horse need shelter. Can you help us? Yeah. Oh, wait. Wait, are you selling things? Oh my goodness. Another treasure map? Jeez. So she only likes mint and sage. I'm gonna get a whole 3 pennies. Alright. Yeah, let's take both of these. Ooh. Let's not go crazy. Also, we're over encumbered now, so hooray for that. Maybe we'll just do 1. I'm getting rid of the love potion.
That's not enough.
That's not enough. I need at least this much.
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
You save 3 pennies again. Start alchemy. You learned venoms and poison. Alright, that's the fire. And, yep. Alright, let's time ourselves. That's good. It's good. You can open it with E and Q. Alright, where's my magic book? Oh, here we go. Swiver snap. A swiver and a snapper snapper. Wait, no. Okay, I do not. I need some sliver snaps. And then I'll be good to go. Sounds good. I'll be out. My horse wants some celery. This is what celery looks like when it's not picked. We got a shack. We got a little shack, a sniper shack going on. Ooh, we got a house over there? It's like a hay shack. Alright, you know what? Let's go tell this guy, and then we can visit over here. Yes. I discovered accident. What accidentally happened? Uh-oh. Looks like I tripped and spilled my apples. What are you doing, buddy? You poke yourself? Looks like someone killed him. I'm just saying. Looks like someone was jealous of how many apples he had. They just couldn't take that. We're back. Ooh, are those something I can pick? Nope. Nothing like mushrooms. Alright, good news. You're free to go. Back.
You can return home. It was hard work to convince them, so please don't get into trouble when you go back.
Thank you. I'd like to give you something, but I've got nothing, except if you're ever traveling by way of Neuhof, stop by and I'll show you something with the horses.
I like to call it rubbing down the big penis. Whoa, man. Whoa, no. Come on, man. He's so happy about it, too. I'ma steal your stuff. I'ma lock... Oh, damn it. Oh, I was just gonna follow you, but this is... Now I can follow you and pick beautiful mushrooms. This is gonna be the best field trip ever.